February 14th is more than Valentine's Day for us. It is also our 37th anniversary.
Yeah, lucky for you, it's a holiday he can remember.
Hey, stop it. Let me finish telling the story.
You see, and tell a good story, and you never let the truth get in the way if it makes it better.
Yes, but people like the way I tell the story.
Yes, I do too. Go ahead.
We met in the summer of 1980 through mutual friends. I was graduating with my master's degree in architecture and had plans for fame and fortune.
I was from California, but had moved to Atlanta and then very recently to Dallas. I had a useless degree in history and theater. It gave me a vast and eclectic knowledge of trivia, facts, and figures. I have an almost eidetic memory, and feel the need to share useless, if somewhat interesting and always apropos quotes, song lyrics, or historical fact to the drop of a hat. I am great at Trivial Pursuit and Jeopardy! As an aside, I did not write this plot. So, anyway, I danced professionally in a regional ballet company in California for a while and then got tired of starving and being sore all the time. I took a job with a 5-star hotel as an assistant customer relations manager. They moved me to San Francisco, Atlanta, and finally Dallas. Okay, Guy, your turn.
I was saving up my money, paying off my loans, and ridding myself of most of my personal stuff. I was moving to New York City. If I could make it there, I'd make it anywhere. We met when this guy came over to my best friend's apartment to get a haircut and a beard trim. It was cheap.
That means free, and there was free booze.
Hey, not all the details. Let's just say there was an instant spark, a chemistry and attraction.
Yep, we could say that.
We casually dated and became instant friends. Neither of us were looking for a long-term relationship, because both of us had had recent breakups and were not in a hurry to make the same mistakes again.
Amen to that, brother.
Besides, I was moving to New York and did not need the complications of a relationship. In November of 1980, the movie star cowboy became President of the United States. What was the world coming to? At Thanksgiving, I took this guy home to meet my family.
That was an experience. You meet his family en masse. There must have been 1,000 people there. Or it seemed like it at least.
My mom, my sisters, and my grandmother loved you. You charmed the pants off of them.
Yeah, I liked them too.
The day after Thanksgiving, I moved to New York.
That was kind of hard, watching you get on the plane and not really being able to kiss you goodbye, because your whole family was there to send you off. Everyone was in tears. It was like some old movie where the son leaves the old country to find fame and fortune.
I naively moved to New York without an apartment, without a job, knowing no one there, and with a lot less money than I thought I would need to live there. New York is expensive. I found a tiny apartment to room share with 2 other guys, both complete strangers. It was odd and very uncomfortable. I called this guy every night and we'd talk for hours.
Okay, viewers, remember this is Christmas time 1980. He is lonely in New York and needed a friendly voice. On December 8th, his childhood idol John Lennon was murdered 2 blocks from his apartment.
I was actually walking home from Rockefeller Center Christmas tree lighting and went past the Dakota Apartments where he lived moments after the police arrived. I did not know what happened until I got home. I was devastated. I called this guy. I took it very personally. A part of my childhood died that night.
He called me in tears. I let him cry. And we just sat on the phone in silence for what seemed like hours. Okay kiddos, remember this is before cell phones, internet, email, text messages, or FaceTime. This was expensive, long distance, and the call cost me more than my rent.
I think this call is where we both admitted that what we felt for each other was more than just friendship. I'm not sure who said it first, but we admitted that we were in love.
We decided I would come to New York on vacation in January to see what it was all about. I did. I came. He seduced me with 4 Broadway shows, and showed me the magic of New York during the holiday seasons. We found an apartment that we could afford and I went home, packed my bags, quit my job, sold or gave away everything I could not put in a suitcase and moved to New York.
So on a cold snowing February 14th, this guy shows up on the steps of our brownstone apartment on the Upper West Side of Manhattan, frightened, cold and more than a little bit tired, but we were home.
That night I ran down to the corner grocery store and bought steaks, potatoes, a can of green beans, and a bottle of Mountain Cadet Bordeaux wine from the Rothschild Vineyards. I also had to buy a can opener. We had 2 plastic plates, 2 forks and 2 knives, 1 pot, 1 small pan and no other furniture in the apartment except a Persian rug.
Our Valentine tradition was born on at night. Every year on Valentine's Day, no matter where in the world we are, we recreate that dinner. We move furniture out of the way, find a rug, and have a picnic on the floor, and toast ourselves. The magic is still there. Happy Valentine's Day.